Well, hello, my beautiful gems. This is Maria from the Guided Gem. All right, gems, this is the guidance for today, and this is going to go through over the weekend. And they're telling me till like the third week of February. So here's what messages came in. So I have one of those, I have an image of this fountain faucet. You know those large faucets? I don't know where I've seen this before, but those silver faucets that has the nozzle that kind of like bends over. So I see like water flowing, but a lot of water, a lot of water. Now, what does that mean? So this message coming in is to say that there's a lot of emotions that are going to be flowing from now till the about the third week of February, maybe till the end of February. Okay? So, guys, it can mean a lot of things. For some of us, it can mean a lot of emotional tears flowing. So you might be going through maybe a little bit of a difficult time. And if you are, there's a reason why this message came through. So listen up, right? So um, for others of you, it might be a message to indicate that there's going to be something that is going to be very, very happy, emotional, tears of joy kind of energy. So a lot of you have already experienced that right now. For example, some of you may have, because it's the season, right? So bonuses are coming through, business trips, and there's going to be recognitions going on. So a very, very happy emotional feeling, right? For others of you, I mean, remember, like everything is about cycles in life. Everything happens in cycles. So if you've had a cycle of really things going great, really happening for you and like very successful and very happy, well, you might be turning into a cycle where things are now going to be flowing the other way. Okay, I don't wish this on anybody, but it is a cycle. I mean, I bet you every single one of you have gone through ups and downs, and this is either going to be a moment of really going up or a moment of, going going down. Okay, interesting message. There's also the image of the Four of Wands, but in the reverse. Okay, so this message talks about, the Four of Wands in the upright talks about celebrations, family gatherings, reunions, marriages. Like a lot of you are probably thinking of, celebrating and reuniting or even reconciliation for some of us, right? But it's in the reverse. Okay, so this indicates, and especially with the fountain of water just flowing, there's a need to go deep down into emotions. And this is maybe indicating that there's still some work to be done. There are still some things that need to be complete before you can have this family celebration, before you can have this reunion, before you can have, this wedding. So now tie it in with the flow of emotions and the Four of Wands in the reverse. I kind of feel that for some of you, and if you're going through this, I'm really, really sorry. I feel that you're going to be experiencing some sense of loss or for some of us, it's a sense of breakup. And you know what? I'm sorry, but remember, everything happens in divine timing. Okay? So the other thing is we need to trust ourselves. Okay? So I did pull a few oracle cards because I needed to get some guidance when I give you these messages. And I have the school that came through. Now, the school is talking about the student, and we go to school to learn something. Now, the question becomes, what have you learned or what are you learning? And the other question now becomes, at what pace, at what level are you learning? Are you staying, in elementary school? Are you doing the work to elevate to university level? Okay, so you got to ask yourself, okay, so I learned these lessons. How much did I gain from it? How much did I learn from it? Or am I going to stay like, yay, I learned my alphabet, or you know, oh, you know what? Now I learned my alphabet. I can create words, and now there's going to be like, vowels, and there's going to be not just words, but there's going to be sentences. There's going to be writing novels. There's going to be, being an author for some of you, right? So, this comes to say, hey, you know what, my beautiful gems? What level are you at? Because remember, we never stop learning. Okay, so life is all about um, the school. Okay, we're in school. Life is that we are in school. Okay, and if you understand that, then I invite you to um, reflect on it, go deeper, ask yourself, okay, so what do you mean? Like, what am I supposed to do? So if there is a situation going on in your life, something that has been challenging you, or something that has been difficult for you to deal with, understand, feel, um, reflect on, a whole bunch of different things that you can come up with, okay? Then I need you to kind of reflect on that situation and say, okay, so what was my lesson? What did I learn? Okay? And then the other card that came up was the problem solving, okay? And it came up with premonition. These two came out together, and that's quite interesting. So premonition and problem solving, um, we're talking about prophecies. Now, if you are in school and if you have been trying to learn, the spiritual lesson, or if you've been trying to understand people and the way that they react, and why things happen, and why did you have to go through this breakup, and why did you have to learn this lesson, you know, if you really go deep down inside, you will get your answers. You will have this prophecy. You will receive the answers to your question. Now, if you are dealing with a difficult situation that is upcoming for you, then use these gifts to help you find the solution to whatever problem you have. Okay? Now, if you're dealing with I'm getting family situations. If you're dealing with, rivalries, jealousies, and people like fighting even amongst loved ones, this is something that keeps going on. But the only problem with this thing going on is either ego getting in the way, people want what they want and won't budge, or it is just jealousy. No, you can't have what you want because I'm not getting what I want. So it's just this game, and this can easily, for some of us, be resolved through communication. Even if you're fighting like court battles, even if you're fighting like situations, with legalities, anything to do with the legal system. It is such a funny system, and I don't know where you are in the world if it's the same way, but here where I am in my world, it is such a painful process, and it is so unnecessary. It's just the feeling of, everyone like taking advantage of everyone else, not only the judges, and not just your lawyers and not their lawyers, and it's just a game. Guys, it's just a game. And unfortunately, we have to play this game, which will create all of these emotions that we feel. So if you're going through a difficult situation at this time, then what I'm going to invite you to do is to really go into the school of understanding your feelings, number one. Number two, before you go to bed, I invite you to really meditate on the situation that you're looking for an answer. A lot of people are stressed and are worried and like, oh my God, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? And instead, I ask you to say, okay, you know what? For this situation, if let's say, and these are just examples, you know what? Oh my goodness, I need to find a lawyer because I have to fight my case, or if I need to go to court the certain date. You know what? Don't just say like, oh my God, because of this I'm worried. I want you to say, you know what? Is there anything I can do? Why am I so stressed about the situation? Can I change the situation? Can I do anything about the situation? Okay. And now this, when you go to bed, you think of actual questions. You might receive some prophecies, you might receive dreams, you might receive like, that aha moment, like, just a thought that will say, okay, well, you know what, Maria, you should maybe call your lawyer tomorrow, or you should maybe call, your trusted friend, and maybe they have good advice for you. Okay, you know what, I'm going to give them a call. All right. Now, all right, I'm going to call my lawyer. Hey, you know what? I'm just really worried about this thing, and like I don't know what to expect. And your lawyer might say to you, okay, you know what? Well, this is how it's going to work. It's going to be step one. step two, and step three. You know, we're going to show up on this court date, for example, and you know what? This nothing's going to happen. They're just going to ask a few questions. We're going to say, answer those questions, and then it's going to, there's going to be another set date. Okay. Now, if you are dealing with family rivalry, now this is a very sticky situation, and I know there's a lot of emotions involved, but you know what, my beautiful gems, they're not just your emotions. The person has emotions too, and they don't understand their emotions, right? So, how do you deal with a situation like that? Okay, well, the easiest thing would be to pick up the phone and say, hey, we need to talk, which is almost impossible for a lot of us, right? And even if this is an ex or a past person that you're still struggling and having situations with, or maybe going through like, you know, settlement issues or, you know, um, separating of assets or whatever the situation is. So if you can't do anything about it, like absolutely nothing about it, nothing, what are you going to do? The only thing you can do is let it go. Let it go. Why are you going to spend the next few weeks, few months, few years stressing over it? If you're not willing to invest in it, if you're not willing to do anything about it, or if you can't do anything about it, then why are you going to stress about it? Okay, so that is quite interesting. So, problem solving, there's a lot that you can solve within yourself, regardless of the situation. Okay, and ask yourself what those lessons that you learned. So, if there is a particular person in your life that is creating a lot of stress, anxiety, whatever, depending on who this person is, trust me, if it's someone from your past, my beautiful gems, make it simple. Okay? Ask yourself if are you willing to invest time, energy, and words into that situation. If you are not, let it go. Just make sure that you let go of any resentment, any anger, any frustration. Let it go because none of it is going to fulfill you. And that fountain, it's all about your emotions. So, however you're feeling about it, you need to understand it and ask yourself if there's something that you're going to do about it. I saw 1221 on the board, and there was 555 that came through. So, a change needs to happen. Okay? So I'm going to leave it there, but I am going to pull a few cards just to see the tarot. And of course, I'm going to use the Elements of Life tarot. Okay? Let's see what messages are coming through, and we'll leave it there for today. I know I'm still working on the uh, messages, the videos for February. It's coming. I have my voice now, so it should be good. All right, Spirit, let's do this. And guys, join me tomorrow. I'm going to be going live probably around noontime, hopefully. All right, so I will post it on social medias and on YouTube, so stay tuned. Spirit, what other messages do we have for today? So if you got bonuses and recognitions, my beautiful gems, congratulations. Well deserved, and it is your time. So accept it, be happy, recognize it, and pat yourself on the back. All right, so we have, oh, interesting. Okay, so we do definitely have the Seven of Earth in the reverse, so Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Four of Water. Now, the Four of Water talks about, emotional um, abandonment, emotional, like, you know, being bored, not caring, not wanting to invest in anything, not planting any seeds, not letting anything grow in your life. Okay, you are just like unemotionally connected. So that fountain is really showing up for me right now. So we need to find some something to be happy about, something to live for, something to feel happy about. Okay, Gems, look, we need to pick up our vibration. Okay, we need to lift up that vibration. We need to energize ourselves. And you know what? Not for anybody else. For you, my beautiful gems, lift your vibration. Okay, now a lot of us are not seeing what's right in front of us. So, this whole message today, and I'm going to say it again, is to be present. You guys need to be present. You are not in the present moment. You're focusing in the future. You're focusing on the what ifs. A lot of people do this. Forget the what ifs. What is going on right now? And lift your vibration. If you need to get your body moving so that you can lift your vibration, then do it. And I don't care if it's only 5 minutes a day. And I don't care if it's only like, if you go to the gym or if you work out in your own home, but I don't care if you dance. I don't care if you work out. I don't care if you do yoga. I don't care. Just do something. Okay? You need to lift this vibration. You need to have desires in life. Right now, there's no desire. Okay? It's like everything is like stand still. I want you to pick it up a little bit. I want you to bring some energy into it. I want you to plant some seeds because you know what? If you did receive a bonus, what are you going to do about it? You're just going to tuck it away and save it and for your retirement. Great. How about you split it up a little bit and say, you know what? I deserve a vacation. Why don't you go on vacation? Or call up your best friend and say, hey, I want to treat you. Or why don't you call up your kids and say, you know what? We're doing a family thing together. Go to, the escape rooms or, do something fun. Lift that vibration. And you don't need a man or a woman in your life for that to happen. You can have this vibration frequency going up very, very fast by giving yourself some movement. So do it, okay? At least 5 minutes every day. I don't care if you just go up and down your stairs in your home, wherever you live. I don't care if you just, anything at all, sing, dance, whatever is going to lift your energy. You need to pump it up, okay? Pump it up. And this is your lesson. Pump it up, bring it up for yourself, okay? Wow, my beautiful gems. Let's see if I can just give you one more closing message and we'll leave it there. Spirit's saying a different deck. Okay, hold on. I've got the angel card, the guardian angel cards. Let's see if we can get a message from here. All right, Spirit, let's do this. One more advice for my beautiful gems. Let's see. Oops. Okay. Yes. Eight of Abundance. Look at this. We have the Eight of Abundance, and it says, This is the, this is a time of learning and honing your skills. Life is a school. I'm gonna start writing that. Life is a school. Okay? It's the school of life. I'm telling you guys. You may feel inspired to go back to school. For some of us, it might be that you're just going back to school. Take seminars on topics that fascinate you, or educate yourself on the healing arts. This is a good time to change jobs or make career moves. The key to success is in the details. Monitor your projects carefully. Here's another message I just got. So, for some of you, you probably have already started your business and things might be a little bit stagnant. And here's what I welcome you to do. If you are being challenged on how to market your business, how to get it out there, how to promote yourself, then that is what you need to study and give yourself that energy, give yourself that vibration, lift it up. And the more effort you put into it, there's more that's going to come out of it. Okay? You know that. I know that. Let's do it. All right? Well, there you have it, my beautiful gems. I'm going to leave it here and I will see you tomorrow. So join me live, probably around noon. Until then, sending you lots of love and lots of light.